call this meeting of the Westland City Council to order. We begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Councilwoman Andrea Rutkowski.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, roll call.
Councilman Godbout.
Present.
Councilman Hersberg. Here. Pro Tem Londo.
Present.
Councilman McDermott. Here. Councilwoman Rakowski.
Present.
Councilwoman Sampe.
Present.
President Hart.
Here.
Quorum is present.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go and open up comments from the public on the agenda. So a couple notes. Everyone speaking before the council should do so in a civil manner. Speakers shall refrain from abusive or profane remarks, vulgar language, disruptive outbursts, threats, racial slurs, or other conduct that interferes with the business meeting. Personal attacks on council members, the administration, city staff, other speakers, or members of the public will not be tolerated. The clock will start upon the first words of the speaker and will not stop while the speaker is recognized from the floor. So we move into questions or input on the agenda. This section will allow a person to be recognized only at the beginning of the meeting to address the council pertaining to items that are specifically on the business agenda. Is there anyone on my right? Is there anyone on my left? I'm going to remind, this is comments on the agenda.
There's not enough agendas around. I'm assuming this is, if you could help me with appointment of a mayor.
It's on the agenda.
Okay, thank you. So Jody White, I'm no longer a resident in Westland, but I sell houses in the area, so that's why I'm here. I have my 3 minutes to speak, and my question is, when you pick the nominations, are you going to have people come up and give their resume so that we know how they're being voted in and how their credentials are? Just out of curiosity. And then are you taking people from the floor that might be nominated? I know that there's a gentleman in the audience that would like to be nominated. So we did talk to a councilman, so I don't want that to be missed. And I'm very sad that our mayor is leaving, which, you know, he took the time to take campaign dollars and elections and doing everything, and then he quits. So I find that kind of unique, and I'm just wondering if anybody else finds that kind of odd, that you would get elected and then quit. So I'm hoping that whoever does end up running for mayor takes it serious, because the people really do need really good leadership. And, you know, this is a pretty pamphlet of what he's done, but I would like to also hopefully get more knowledgeable about what's the role of the mayor and what exactly does he do, and so that we're educating the citizens, because there's a lot of people that buy into Westland that have a lot of questions. And as a real estate agent, I try to fill them in the best I can, but it'd be nice to get them to come here and then meet all of you guys who work very hard doing, and women, and do what you guys do. So as usual, I appreciate all you do for the city. So Jody White, thank you.
Thank you. Normally, we don't respond to questions here, but I think it's appropriate that we do. So these 3 minutes are for anybody to talk on the business agenda. Okay, the business agenda, the appointments are on the business agenda. So if you have comments pertaining to the appointments, this is your opportunity. With regards to nominations, nominations by policies and procedure come from the council. When we get to those new business items, the council makes the nominations and then votes on them. So I hope that offered some clarity. Is there anyone else in the audience who would like to address the council on the agenda? All right, I will close citizen comment on the agenda and move to the consent calendar. Is there a motion?
So moved. Support.
I have a motion by Councilwoman Sampe, supported by Councilman Hersberg. Is there any changes to the consent calendar? Any changes to the consent calendar? Any dissent? Any dissent? Seeing no dissent, motion carries unanimously.
Council has approved the following consent calendar items. Minutes of the regular meeting held January 3, 2023. Adoption of 2023 Annual Performance Resolution between the City of Westland and the Michigan Department of Transportation to construct operate, and/or use the state highway right-of-way area on roads that are under the state's jurisdiction within the city of Westland. This authorizes the Public Services Director, Neighborhood Services Director, Superintendent of Water, the mayor, and/or the city clerk to apply to MDOT for the necessary permit to work within the state highway right-of-way on behalf of the city. Adoption of prepared resolution approving Wayne County Annual Permit A23128, authorizing the City of Westland to apply to the County of Wayne Department of Public Services Engineering Division Permit Office for permits to conduct emergency repairs, annual maintenance work, and for other purposes on local and county roads located entirely within the boundaries of the community, as needed from time to time to maintain the roads in a condition reasonably safe and convenient for public travel. This authorizes the Public Services Director, Neighborhood Services Director, Superintendent of Water, the mayor, and/or the city clerk to apply to the County of Wayne Department of Public Services Division Permit Office for the necessary permits to work within the county road right-of-way on local roads on behalf of the city. Moving to payment of voucher.
I have a motion by Pro Tem Londo, supported by Councilwoman Rakowski. Is there any discussion? Any discussion? Any dissent? Any dissent? Seeing no dissent, motion carries unanimously. We now move into new business. At this moment, I will defer to the clerk.
During this time, as the council president indicated earlier in the meeting, council members will be asked if they wish to offer a nomination for the position, rather for the office of mayor. I will then write each name on a 3x5 card, deposit it into a box, draw the names from the box. The names will be voted on in the order in which they're drawn until a person receives sufficient votes to assume the office of mayor. If that does not happen today, we'll do the same thing again during the next meeting. Nominations at this point are now open.
Are there any nominations? Councilwoman Sampe.
I wish to nominate Council Pro Tem Michael Londo for the position of mayor.
Councilman Hertzberg.
I move to nominate Emery Price. Is it appropriate to make multiple nominations?
Single nomination per round, Mr. Councilman. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there
Do you nominate Charles Pickering?
one nomination per round, sir?
Okay.
Are there any other nominations? Councilman Godbout. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations?
Move to close nominations.
There's a motion to close nominations from Pro Tem Londo. Is there support?
Support.
Support from Councilwoman Rakowski. Roll call.
Councilman Godbout, to close nominations.
No.
Councilman Hertzberg.
No.
Pro Tem Londo.
Yes.
Councilman McDermott.
Yes.
Councilwoman Rakowski.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sampe.
Yes.
President Hart.
Yes.
Motion passes. At this point, I am going to write the names of the 3 individuals that were nominated during this round. Following the procedures and policies as adopted by the City Council, on a card approximately 3x5, I have written 3 names: Michael Londo, James Godbout, Emery Price. I'm not to fold them. I'm going to place them into an empty box. I'm going to cover that box and shake it real well. Some of you clerks in the audience know this procedure. And there's at least 2 in the audience. All right? So the instructions also say that the clerk shall draw them out, and that is the order in which we will vote these individuals. By the way, it does not take a motion in support to advance to the vote. We will simply vote. All right. First name drawn, James Godbout. Second name drawn, Emery Price. Is there another card in here?
Better not be.
Third, Michael Londo. There are no other names in that. We are going to move immediately to a vote. This vote, yea or nay, is to appoint James Godbout as Westland City Mayor today. During the roll call, Councilman Godbout.
Yes.
Councilman Hersberg.
Yes.
Pro Tem Londo.
No.
Councilman McDermott.
No.
Councilwoman Rakowski.
No.
Councilwoman Sampe.
No.
President Hart.
No.
That appointment process is failed. It fails. Moving to vote number 2. This vote is for Emery Price. Councilman Godbout.
No.
Councilman Hersberg.
Yes.
Pro Tem Londo.
No.
Councilman McDermott.
No.
Councilwoman Rakowski.
No.
Councilwoman Sampe.
No.
President Hart.
No.
The nomination for Emery Price failed, did not succeed. Roll call vote to elect Michael Londo mayor. James Godbout.
No.
Sorry, Councilman Hersberg. Pro Tem Londo.
Yes.
Councilman McDermott.
Yes.
Councilwoman Rakowski.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sampe.
Yes.
President Hart.
Yes.
Motion passes. Michael Londo is appointed as mayor. I'm gonna go down here.
At this time, the city clerk will swear in the newly appointed mayor.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I
I, Michael Londo,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
to uphold the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Charter and ordinances of the City of Westland,
the Charter and ordinances of the City of Westland,
and to faithfully perform the duties of
and to faithfully perform the duties of
mayor
mayor
to the best of my ability, so help me
to
God.
the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Mr. Clerk, next item.
Next item is nominations for city council member. The same process will be utilized as explained by the council president. And at this point, nominations are open for council member.
Are there nominations?
Council President, I nominate Delano Hornbuckle.
Are there any other nominations? Councilman Godbout.
Yes, I nominate Deborah Phillips.
Are there any other nominations? I'm allowing the clerk to keep.
Yes, go ahead, thank you.
Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Is there a motion to close nominations?
Motion to close nominations.
Motion to close nominations from Councilwoman Sampe, supported from Councilman McDermott. Mr. Clerk, roll call.
Councilman Godbout.
Yes.
Councilman Hertzberg.
Yes.
Councilman McDermott.
Yes.
Councilwoman Rakowski.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sampe.
Yes.
President Hart.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously. I'm going to write the names of the 3 individuals nominated. I have here 3 names: Emily Bauman, Delano Hornbuckle, Deborah Folks. Putting it into the empty box. I really shook that box. We're going to put that one name back in the box. Actually, let me just verify that there's all 3 in here.
Let's just make sure they're in there, yeah.
Wow, that was exciting. Emily Bauman in the box. Deborah Folks in the box. Delano Hornbuckle in the box. The clerk paying better attention to the box. All right. The order in which they'll be voted. Deborah Folks. Delano Hornbuckle. Emily Bauman. Give me one moment here. Okay, as I mentioned, this will not take a motion and support. We'll take them in the order. Your first vote, members of the council, is to appoint Deborah Folks as Westland City Council member. Councilman Godbout.
Yes.
Councilman Hertzberg.
Yes.
Councilman McDermott.
No.
Councilwoman Rakowski.
No.
Councilwoman Sampe.
No.
President Hart.
No.
That vote did not result in the election of a council member. It failed. The second vote. This vote will be to appoint Delano Hornbuckle as Westland City Council member. Councilman Godbout.
No.
Councilman Hertzberg.
Yes.
Councilman McDermott.
Yes.
Councilwoman Rakowski.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sampe.
Yes. Sorry, I think we're turning on. Yes, yes.
President Hart.
Yes.
That motion passes. Be advised that the third name falls off as the appointment has been made. There will be no vote for the third individual. At this point, I'd like to swear in if he's here.
Future Councilman Hornbuckle, please come forward.
You've seen this before, right? All right, back a little bit. Council, Cable wanted to make sure we got whoever it was up here with the thing. Okay. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Delano Hornbuckle, do solemnly swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Michigan, the Charter and ordinances of the City of Westland, the rules and regulations of the Westland City Council, and to faithfully perform the duties of City Council member to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Just give him a moment to get seated.
Yeah.
Mr. Clerk, next item, please.
Because one of the two presiding officer positions has been vacated due to the appointment of Michael Landau to mayor, there is an opening for presiding officer. In this case, it'll be the president pro tem. At this point, there will be nominations for the presiding officer pro tem position.
I wish to nominate Councilwoman Andrea Rakowski.
I'll nominate James Godwin.
Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations?
Motion to close nominations.
There's a motion to close nominations from Councilwoman Sampe, supported from Councilman Hersberg. Mr. Clerk, roll call.
To close nominations, Councilman Gabel.
Yes.
Councilman Hersberg.
Yes.
It's the first time you're going to hear this. Councilman Hornbuckle. Councilman McDermott.
Yes.
Councilwoman Rakowski.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sampe.
Yes.
President Hart.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously. I'm going to write the names of the two individuals on a slip of paper. Two names, James Godbout, Andrea Rakowski, going into the beautiful gray box. Be shaken gently by the clerk. First name drawn is Andrea Rakowski. The only other name, James Godbout. We will proceed to the vote. This is a vote for Councilmember Pro Tem. First name is Andrea Rakowski. Councilman Godbout.
No.
Councilman Hersberg.
No.
Councilman Hornbuckle.
Yes.
Councilman McDermott.
No.
Councilwoman Rakowski.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sampe.
Yes.
President Hart.
Yes.
It is a decision to approve the pro tem as being Andrea Rakowski. Councilwoman Rakowski.
I won't take your notepad.
Yeah, I need that.
Sorry, I'm like a pack mule. Thank you.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too. Thank you.
All right, you all set, I'll wait for you, Pro Tem.
We're ready.
Very good. All right, we now move into public comment. Same conditions as before. Everyone speaking for the council should do so in a civil manner, and all the behavior is required. It is the speaker's option to ask questions at this time, and the person questioned may choose to respond during the speaker's allotment of time. However, the clock will not be stopped once it is started. The clock will continue to run until the speaker is completed or their speaking time is exhausted, whichever comes first. Is there anyone on my left? Is there anyone on my right? All right, well, oh, did you have something, sir?
Yes.
Okay,
Hassan Saab, Dearborn Heights, Michigan. Just want to make a comment on the appointment of mayor and the positions on council. Congratulations on your appointments. And congratulations, Mayor Londo. A few things about Mike I just wanted to say. I've been in the city as a business owner and investor for over a decade. Met Mike years ago, full hands-on with the city, dedicated to the city, easily accessible, sit on the DDA, never misses a meeting. So does Council Gabal. They never miss a meeting in the morning. They're early in the morning. He's devoted to the city, and I know he's going to give it his 100. Congratulations again.
thank you. Is there anyone else in the audience?
Thank you, Council President. Congratulations to the interim Mayor Londo. Councilman Hornbuckle, congratulations. Historic night. I know it's exciting, so just wish you both luck in your new positions. Congratulations, Councilwoman Pro Tem Rutkowski. I'm just going to go real quick. We are doing our coffee hours again at the Inspire Theater for February. So the next one is February 13th, 9 a.m. It's at the Inspire Theater on Warren Road, and that's going to be with Commissioner Glenn Anderson and I. Also, our office changed district numbers, so we are District 25 now, so we have a new phone number for our office. So I just wanted to, well, I figured while I'm here, I'll get that out to everybody. If you want to call our office in Lansing, State Representative Kevin Coleman, 517-373-2275. Once again, 517-373-2275. Our email, kevincoleman@house.mi.gov. Everybody have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else in the audience?
Good evening. My name is Teresa DeHart Schultz. I'm the director at Taylor Towers, and I just want to take this opportunity to thank all of the council people, the deputy mayor, Mike Reddy, the fire chief, the police officers, the firefighters that have come to our building asking if they can help. What can we do for you? Stopping by, giving me cell phone numbers, anything you need. And I just want to say by behalf of myself, the board of directors, and the residents at Taylor Towers, thank you very much.
Anyone else in the audience? All right, let's go pick right there. You guys are getting a little bit more courageous now.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Reagan, and I've had the pleasure of living in Westland my whole life, 21 years to be exact. I want to first start by congratulating our new mayor, Mike Londo, on all of his accomplishments and those that are yet to come. I'm fortunate enough to have Mike as a family friend, or as I like to call him, my bonus uncle. If you don't personally know Mike, he's the most welcoming and selfless person you'll ever meet. With such a goal-oriented mindset, he's worked diligently as a Westland City Council member to put the citizens' needs first, and I know he will continue to do this as our mayor. I'll never forget when Mike told my family and me that he was going to run as Westland City Council member. He was so excited to even have the opportunity to be a part of the election, let alone find out that he earned his spot as a new city council member in November of 2017, and shortly after, he began his first term in January of 2018. Mike was ready to take on any challenge that came his way, but most importantly, he was ready to get to know the people of Westland and listen to their needs. He's attended so many Westland events, from ribbon cuttings to summer blues, brews, and barbecues, charity events, volunteer work, and so much more. No matter what, you can always count on Mike to be there for the city and its people. Now, to get more personal, I'd like to share how Mike has helped me as a young adult still trying to figure out life. As a recent college graduate, Mike has taught me to never stop chasing my dreams, no matter the number of hurdles that come my way. It got difficult at times, but he's never failed to check up on me and see how school and life are going. He has supported me every step of the way and continues to support me no matter what. Mike has made me realize that there are always going to be negative people who try to fill you with doubt, but at the end of the day, you need to prioritize your goals, and he did just that. Being a Westland City Council member and later becoming mayor has always been a goal of his, and I am so proud he's achieved this new title. He has worked so hard for this and has always seen the positive every step of the way. Today I am here to support Mike and celebrate a new chapter of his life he's just beginning. I know he will continue to do great things for our city, and I will always look up to him as a role model. Congratulations, Mayor Mike Londo.
You're just going to come right on up, huh? Don't even wait for me to call you.
Hey, he's a councilman, man.
I know.
Good evening, honorable members of City Council, Council President, and Mr. Mayor, Rob Donovic. Tonight, I just wanted to say congratulations to the City Council and to the City of Livonia. Some of you may know me. I am in the neighboring community. I'm a City Councilman in the City of Livonia. And naturally, through some of the local media, I heard that this situation was happening, and I found it really interesting. I've never seen this before during my time in City Council. And I thought, what an awesome opportunity to come see how a city council conducts themselves in this situation. With separate from what the clerk did, throwing the stuff to the side, I thought everything went really smooth. I had to take a little jab at him. He's a good guy, but really honored to see this happen in person. I thought council did a fabulous job. It's never easy, right? I mean, let's just talk out loud. These situations aren't easy, and I thought it was very effectively ran, very professionally ran. I'd like to congratulate the new council member. It's really the greatest honor of my life to be on city council, and to the councilwoman pro tem, and to the new mayor. I had the luxury of meeting Mr. Londo a few years ago when I first ran, and he had reached out to me and said if there's anything I can ever do to help as a neighboring community, I'd love to help. And that meant a lot to me coming on council and working with our neighboring community. As we all know, mutual aid is very important. Westland has an amazing police department, fire department. Similar to Livonia, we have great police and fire department. They work in conjunction very often, and it made sense to me to work with my fellow elected officials. So I'm excited for Mr. Londo. I think he's going to do a fabulous job. I think he's going to work very hard for the residents. And it's been great to meet him over the years and see what he's done, and I'm excited for his future, and I'm excited for the city of Westland. I love Westland. I grew up at Hicks and Joy, and I know Mr. Paul Motz very well. I know so many great people in this community that have done a lot of great things for this city, and I just look forward to seeing the city of Westland contributing to thrive, and the city of Livonia thrive, and I look forward to working with all of you. So have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, by show of hands, would anybody else like to be next, sir? I'll get to you, don't worry.
Hi, my name is Stephen Londo, Michael Londo's older brother, former Westland resident. Yeah, the better brother, that's all of it. I just wanted to say how proud I am of my little brother. I mean, to go from playing baseball in the backyard, where a home run over the fence was a home run, to Little League baseball at Central City and all the many awesome ball fields around Westland. Who would have ever thought that one day he'd be the mayor of this city? And to the people that don't know my brother, this guy works really, really hard. He works hard in service and for the city, and he just works hard in general. I ask that you guys that don't know him, give him a chance to do his magic for the city, because he will win you over. So he's come a long way. You know, to think where we were 20-some years ago and to where you're at now and to where we're both at now, our mom would be extremely proud. So congratulations, brother.
Now I'm going to go to this side real quick, but I'll come back. Anyone on this side?
Hi. Congratulations to everybody tonight. My name's April, and I've known Mike pretty much my whole entire life. We grew up together in Westland, and I'm a 38-year resident. Mike is what this city needs and has been waiting for. Born and raised in Westland to the late Patricia Londo, he still lives in the old neighborhood we grew up in, and I doubt he's ever going to leave. It's his home. He's the chosen godfather of both my kids who attend John Glenn High School. He has never missed a special occasion or event in their lives. If being there for my two isn't enough, there's so many in this community that know and respect Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike is the guy who shows up, not just for mine, but he's also donated countless hours to the Comet Football League, emceeing all their games, all weekend long, rain or shine. We call him our social butterfly because he stays in the now and on the go. It could be a game, a ribbon-cutting ceremony for a new business, or another colleague just getting recognized. Mike is always the first to show up and the last to leave. He's always supporting. I'm excited for this city. I'm excited for the people to see what he can do. I've already seen so much through his city council endeavors: dedication, honesty, and perseverance. I personally have seen what he's capable of, and I cannot wait to see what he can accomplish for the city as a new leader. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to the future of Westland with our new mayor. Mom would be so proud.
Miss Wilson.
Congratulations, Mike, Delano, and Andrea, all of you. Thank you for your service. But now I'm going to give you something to do. Our power went out last night again. Down on, matter of fact, it was just the whole section down there, all the way up to Middle Belt, Annapolis. It was gone. Broke my sleep, because I have to have my TV on, you know. Second, Mike, I don't know if you got the text I sent you this morning. We're having a problem with bulk pickup. Need that looked at. A young lady just moved into the Price house down there, and she's getting some renovations done on her house, and she put the carpet out last week, and she's made numerous calls, and it was never picked up. So it's kind of an eyesore down there. Like I said, we have some work for you to do, because we got some bad roads down there. I know Bill got Henry Ruff. You guys put out the money for the Westland side of Henry Ruff. But I can't drive on the Westland side of Henry Ruff if I'm coming north. I got to ride on the Raggedy Inkster side. So if there's anything you can do, get in there and talk to them. If we have to go to their city council, their budget directors, wherever we have to go, that has to be repaired, because that is an emergency route. And it's my understanding that the Wayne County Sheriff's Department, that road patrol office, is going to be torn down. And they're going to move it to either Dearborn or Livonia. Try to fight to keep it in Westland, because that's a big area down there that needs to be patrolled.
Thank you. All right, anyone on my right? Anyone on my left? Ray?
I wanted to say hello, everybody. I just want to sit back and kind of listen to other speakers up here tonight, too. From people from Livonia, I think it's great. Me being the chair of the Disability Advocacy Group. And Mike, I want to say good luck to you. I hope you work with me and our group. It's important that everyone has respect for one another and work together. We're not all, maybe all going to agree, but I would like to see people work together. And the new leadership, like the mayor said, I did go to his speech last week, and I enjoyed it. I did give him a card, 10 years, got a chance to get to know him. And you know, my self-advocacy, I've been doing it for 38 years, a long time. And I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep on going. And also, too, mental health is very important to me, too. And I want to say, Darryl, congratulations to you. I always support the fire department and the police department, too. And I do support people that support me. So I want to say good luck to this gentleman here. I don't know him, but good luck, Mike. Good luck and good luck. So, thank you.
Thank you. Good night. I haven't asked specific, but I'll ask. Anyone in the back before I miss? Yep.
Hello, Council. Congratulations, Mike, for being mayor, and pro tem for Andrea. And am I forgetting somebody? I don't know. But what I am here to ask a question, can somebody go over a resume of Mike Londo? Because I don't know him other than as my council person, and it would be nice to know what his background is, if he has a degree, and what kind of job he had before, just to round out my, just to round out what I know about our mayor.
Well, if the mayor wants to address that in his personal comments, he can, or afterwards. That'll be up to him.
Okay, thank you.
Is anyone on my left? Yes.
Hello, my name is Debbie Hunt. I'm a Westland resident and a member of the Disabilities Advocacy Committee. I wanted to take a moment to congratulate Mayor Londo on his appointment. Mike lost his mom at a young age, and having him struggle in his younger years to now being our mayor is incredible. Some people have made some nasty comments and accusations, but many of us are lucky the internet didn't exist back when we were growing up. People change and mistakes help shape us. As a mama bear myself, I've witnessed how caring, hardworking, and honest he is of a person. Mike has become part of our family and has always shown our family, including our daughter, Councilwoman Sampe, support and encouragement to reach her dreams, which that makes a great leader. Congratulations, Mayor Londo. I can't wait to see the difference you will make in our community. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, Andrea and Delaney also.
All right, is anyone on my right? All right. Anyone else in the back? Yes.
Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of council, and our new fire chief. Congratulations. I have been a Westland resident my entire life, and I have known Mike Londo since the 5th grade, and that's 1989, in case anybody's doing the math. How do you sum up 34 years of friendship in just a few minutes? A few words easily come to mind when describing Mike. He's reliable, he's kind, he's encouraging and loyal, and he has been a champion for the city of Westland for so many years. Not only is he a good friend, brother, uncle, and mentor to some of you, he has the biggest heart. Mike is involved in numerous organizations. I will echo many people who have already spoken. Groups, charities, never hesitating for 1 minute to get involved with our youth programs or any event to help enhance our older adult community. This amazing accomplishment is just one step on your journey. Your ability to search for solutions, problems, and to find innovative ways to improve this world is key to your success, and many more to come. I know I speak on behalf of everybody who loves you. We see your contributions to the city, and we believe in you. You set an amazing example for all of us, and we are so very proud of you. Congratulations on achieving such a significant milestone. Please use your powers for good.
Okay. Anyone else in the audience? All right, we're going to close comments from the public and move to comments from the administration, and for the first time, Mayor Michael Londo.
Thank you, Council President Hart. Good evening, everyone, and thanks everyone for attending. I haven't seen this many people at a city council meeting in quite some time, so I do have a script tonight I'm going to read off of, because if not, I'm going to get a little too emotional, especially with some of the unexpected comments that were made tonight. So thank you, everyone that spoke for me. As a lifelong Westland resident, I'm beyond overwhelmed with gratitude to be appointed as mayor. While growing up in Westland, attending Elliott Elementary, Adams Junior High School, or even Wayne Memorial High School, sorry to the John Glenn folks in the audience, I never thought that my life's journey would lead me here, leading Westland into the future. I just want you guys all to know it's an honor and a privilege that I will not take lightly. I'm here to serve you. I've spent 10 years being active in Westland government, from serving on various boards and commissions. I started serving on the Parks and Recreation Advisory Council back in, I think, 2013 at the old City Hall. Soon moved on to the Westland Downtown Development Authority, where I served with Hassan Saab, who's a great business owner in our community. Served a year and a half as chairman as well for the DDA. For the last 5 years, I've sat down the dais here, serving on the Westland City Council, and the past 3 years as president pro tem. I've worked for more than 18 years professionally in the private sector in sales and customer management positions. I've been working for a Fortune 500 food and beverage corporation. Consistency, quality service, and getting it right are key values which I bring from the private sector to Westland. I will be here to serve the public. Serving the public has been the greatest honor of my life. I look forward to serving and working with all of the residents, City Council, and administration in Westland to make Westland shine brighter and brighter into the future. In the coming days, I'll be sharing more about my plans for innovation and growth for our city. For those of you watching at home, for those of you tonight who are in the audience, and to the City Council members, I openly welcome your ideas to make Westland shine brightly. My door will be open to any and all. Please call my office at any time at 734-467-3200 or email me at mayor@cityofwestland.com with any questions, concerns, and ideas. Together, we can make Westland shine. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the City Council members who supported me and Councilwoman Sampe for your nomination tonight and your friendship. I'm very grateful for your support. For those that didn't support me this evening, I hope I can earn your trust and confidence in the future as mayor, as your mayor. Thank you to all the directors and city staff. I think a lot of this room is a lot of our city staff that's here on the sides, in the audience, out standing in the hallway. So thank you to all of them that work hard every day for our city. Thank you to my friends and family. I didn't expect a lot of those to come up, so thank you all for being here. I know there's many boards and commission members here, plenty of residents, and then, as we saw, elected officials from other communities who are in the audience. Thank you to former Mayor William R. Wild for his 24 years of dedicated service to Westland. I know I speak for all of us when I wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors. Congratulations to Andrew Rakowski and for becoming President Pro Tem, and Delano Hornbuckle for becoming City Councilman. I look forward to working with both of you in your new roles. Congratulations to our new fire chief, Daryl Stamper. Mayor Wild and the city clerk swore him in just last week, so I'm very excited to sit down with you and hear some of your ideas on how we can discuss the future service needs of our fire department. I want to take this opportunity to thank Battalion Chief Joe Wotovich, who served in an interim role these past 90 days. I'm proud of you and the incredible job you did leading this fire department. And finally, to the amazing team who planned or participated in the Martin Luther King Jr. Day ceremony yesterday, thank you for your hard work and beautiful ceremony, honoring the life and legacy of civil rights leader, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you again for trusting me to serve as mayor of our great city. I look forward to continue moving the city in a positive direction. That's all I have tonight.
Thank you, Mayor. Does the city attorney have anything good for us today?
Well, if you're going to put a qualifier on it, I do want to congratulate Mayor Landau. I won't repeat all the other congratulations that are due along the dais here from the far end to this end. And I do look forward to the meme that will undoubtedly be created of our city clerk shaking the cards out of the box. I would just ask that Craig Brown send the meme to me first so that we can edit it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Print it and I'll autograph it.
Thank you, Mr. Attorney. We'll go ahead and begin council comments tonight with Councilwoman Sampe.
Right, I knew you were going to do that to me because I'm right after the biggest talker on the council. So, good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I would first like to acknowledge that tonight we made history in Westland. We appointed and swore in the 9th mayor to take office in the city of Westland. So, if we want to give him a round of applause again. And I know it might have been a hard decision for some, but I really can't be more excited and proud of Mayor Landau, who's now leading our city. He's both a mentor to me, a friend to me, a champion of customer service, someone who loves Westland so much, absolutely a huge champion of just being and supporting everything Westland. I've known him for close to 15 years now. I've seen him involved in, as he stated, various boards and commissions, and you know, through his election too, and all the signs that I had to have in my yard, and then encouraging me to run. And now he's our mayor. He really is the most humble person I know. His work ethic is unmatched. He's accessible to all residents. And Mike, I know you do have friends and family that spoke here tonight, very important in your life, but I know that your mom is watching down from heaven, and I know she's so proud of who you become. And I know she's always with you in spirit. And I know she's not alone. I think everyone here, as the comments were shared, is proud of you. And I think it's safe to say that you've been a pillar in the community, you've been supportive of organizations and just youth in general, which is a platform that I, of course, support as well, too. He's at nearly every city event. He calls me all the time. I'm looking for laughs, but that's okay. No, literally he does. He's so insightful, and he really is there for residents and people when they need guidance. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to working with your administration on impactful items that we all have passion for. And I think Westland could have not had a better person to move us into the future and growing and expanding our goals, and just an outstanding place to live. So again, congratulations. I'd like to congratulate Andrea Rakowski and Delano Hornbuckle for becoming President Pro Tem, and Delano for joining the dais here with us. Ready? I hope you're ready for the ride. And Andrea, you are truly a bright light, and you're going to be a fabulous leader, and I'm so happy to see a female in that role. So congratulations. I look forward to working with you both. To the fire chief, it's been mentioned, we're very lucky to have you, Chief Stamper. I know you've began your career in the 2000s and you worked your way up, so congratulations and thank you for your commitment and leadership. And I also wanted to congratulate the wonderful MLK team who put together a fabulous event. Pascal, thank you so much for mixing it up. It was beautiful with that panel discussion, having thoughtful leaders, and I really enjoyed myself. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone that was involved in that event. It was absolutely beautiful. I wanted to just do one more reminder, plug for my police friends this time. So this Friday we're going to have a friendly rival going on with Westland Police and Romulus Police in Taylor. You know, please, I'll be out there supporting. It's on Friday, 7:30, Taylor Sports Plex off Telegraph. It's $5 per person, 15 years and younger. You get in free, and it looks like it's for a great charity. So go Westland, and hopefully we can come out and support them. I just wanted to plug my personal council page too, because I have a big audience. Councilwoman Melissa Sampe, I like posting different events. I'm very accessible. If you guys ever need me, please reach out. My cell phone number is 734-637-2078. And thank you everyone for being here. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Be kind and safe, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Councilman Hersberg.
Thank you, Council President, and also thank you, everybody, for being here. I think we were all I don't even know what to say. We were anticipating this. Some people were worried. Some people didn't know what was going to happen. So I see a lot of employees out there tonight, but I think no matter what way we all voted, we're all looking forward to a new chapter in Westland. So congratulations, Mayor Londo. I think I'm going to call you Mayor Mike. Doesn't really roll off the tongue that easy for me. And also, congratulations and welcome to our new fire chief. I look forward to working with you. And congratulations to Delano Hornbuckle. It's quite the ride. When I got elected, they told me it was a roller coaster ride, but I don't think that's the right word to describe it yet. But maybe in time, I'll come up with a good word for it. So congratulations, and also congratulations to Andrea. I like to see a new council member in that seat. It gives new council members a chance to run a meeting and kind of get into the policies a little bit more and have a better understanding. So good luck. Congratulations. That's it for me. Thank you.
Councilman Godbout.
Thanks. Congratulations to Mike. Sure you'll do a good job as our interim mayor. To Andrea, congratulations on your pro tem selection, and to Delano, welcome as our newest council member. I spoke with Delano earlier this evening and prior to the meeting, and explained why I voted no. And it was not wasn't because I didn't think he could do a good job. It was more of a, I'm trying to think of the right word to use, but more of a indication that this process was pretty well set weeks ago as far as what the position, who was going to be sitting in what seats. So it was more or less my protest to that discussion. And I want to thank my colleagues that most of them sat down with me and we had a good discussion on the position and my desire to become the mayor at that point. There was only one council member that wouldn't sit down with me and have that discussion. So that was a little disappointing, but you know, again, congratulations, and I look forward to working with all of you and trying to get some things done, because there is a lot of stuff that needs to get done. We have ARPA funding that still needs to be designated, and we've got two of the biggest projects that we haven't even talked about yet are the two new fire stations that need to get built. And you know, it's unfortunate we put that kind of back burner, those two projects, because they're not as glitzy or flashy as a new park or a new rec center, but they're every bit as important, if not more important, than some of those other projects. And it's unfortunate that council has had very little input on how that allocation money was to be spent. So I look forward to having some more open discussions, and we've got a study session on it on the 23rd?
23rd.
So I would encourage people to come out to that study session and voice your opinions on what you think some of that funding should be utilized for. But because based off of my calculations, we still have, or with the way the funding has been set, there's still about $8.6 million that needs to be allocated. But when you consider that two fire stations could be $2 to $3 million each, it doesn't leave much left over for some of the other projects that need to transpire. Few other comments that I have. One, and I guess Steve's not here, our controller's here. I have a question on through the chair to our controller. What is the status on the official newspaper? That should have been voted on at this point in time for the official newspaper of the city, and that hasn't transpired as of yet. And Mr. Fasson, I guess, has a...
Through the chair, in response to the council person, the controller, Mr. Adams, and I have been working on this. As you know, the bids went out and nobody bid for it. The Westland Observer no longer has a printed copy here in the city. So one of the things immediately done by administration was to set forth on the website under public notices a separate tab for legal notices. And so presently all such notices are being placed there. I've had discussions with the clerk relative to that too. And I believe it's the intention of the controller to bring forward to council at the next meeting some plans for printed publication as well. So we've been working on language with that, working with the constraints of printed, circulated newspapers are sort of a dying breed. And the legislature in Lansing has not yet completely dealt with this issue and allowed cities the flexibility it needs in today's environment. But it's being worked on. Thank you.
Thanks. And then the Westland Community Foundation has a couple of things that are going on currently. The first one is the Community Foundation, in conjunction with the Local Impact Alliance, will present the Civility Project with Nolan Finley and Stephen Henderson on Tuesday, February 7th from 11:30 to 1 p.m. here at Westland City Hall. The Civility Project seeks to bring people of opposing viewpoints together for healthy disagreement, personal interactions, and constructive conversations. In this workshop, the participants will engage in discussion, learn to listen to others, and learn why listening is important. The other thing that the Community Foundation has going right now is we've opened up our Community Foundation scholarship application, and it's open now through March 17th. These scholarships are available to any Westland resident who is a graduating high school senior from any high school. Requirements include a minimum of a GPA of 2.5, at least one letter of recommendation, and a 300-word essay or statement telling why you deserve the scholarship. Students may attend any college, community college, university, or trade school and choose any course of study. So applications are now open. You can call the Community Foundation at 734-495-1200 for more information. And I placed flyers on the rack in the hallway with information on both the Civility Project and the scholarship applications. Thanks.
Thank you. Councilman McDermott.
Well, good evening, and thank you, Council President. First off, congratulations to our new mayor, Mayor Mike Londo. Congratulations, Mayor. I look forward to working with you and the administration on a whole host of projects, some of them aforementioned here, that we can hit the ground running and do a lot of positive good for the city here as we move forward. I know that this wasn't, as was mentioned previously, easy for some of us, and I'm glad that we were able to get through tonight and work together and move forward to work with one another to ultimately, work on your behalf. That is what our goal, that is what our responsibility is. When we take this oath of office, we take it to uphold and protect the Constitution of the United States and the state of Michigan and the Charter of Ordinances, but ultimately we take this job to work on your behalf. And so I look forward to working with our new mayor, Mike Londo, on all the good things that we have going forward. Congratulations to not only my neighbor here on the dais, but my neighbor on Forest Street as well, Councilman Hornbuckle. Congratulations on your appointment to the Westland City Council. Look forward to working with you on all the projects and things that we have here in 2023 and really hitting the ground running. Congratulations to our new Council President Pro Tem Rakowski. I do apologize. I intended to vote and I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry about that. But congratulations on your appointment to Pro Tem. Look forward to working with all three of you as we move forward here in the future. We've got a lot of exciting things, as was mentioned, the ARPA money allocation with the fire station, the Central City Park pond remediation, the public Wi-Fi program that we've allocated money towards, and then as well just some other really, I think, important things that we have to take a look at here. The staffing study session that has been long talked about, to look at police and fire staffing, to make sure that we have adequate staffing levels and that we're, not only making sure that we're not overworking these men and women, but that we're really supporting them into the future, so that they want to stay here in the city of Westland. I know that we recently did something in regards to the contract with a letter of understanding for our police department to adjust the top-out pay. I certainly hope that that's going to happen for our fire department as well. They work no less hard, and in fact, they're even more short-staffed. And I'd like to see that adjusted to give our guys and men and women in the fire department that same change as well, and so that we can adjust top-out pay and make sure that we're keeping the best and brightest in our fire department here as well. Look forward to working on the long-talked-about responsible contracting ordinance as well, and just a host of other things. I want to congratulate everybody who put on the really successful Martin Luther King Jr. event yesterday here in the city of Westland. I got to attend with our mayor and all of my colleagues here on council. I think it was a great event. And, many of you in the community attended as well. This is something that we do every year with the Freedom Walk and the ceremony afterwards, and it really was a great event. So thank you to everyone in the administration who put that together. Thank you to our MC, Pascal. You did a great job there. So really appreciate you running and coordinating the event. But again, thank you to everybody who attended and helped put on another successful event in Dr. King's honor. Congratulations to our brand new fire chief, Daryl Stamper. I think Chief Stamper is going to do a great job working with us here on council, working with the new administration, with the department, and with everybody here in the community. For those of you that don't know, Chief Stamper is a longtime firefighter here in our city, worked his way up from firefighter to battalion chief up to being to deputy chief, now to chief. So he's been here, I think, over 20 years, or almost 20 years. So congratulations, Chief, and thank you to Interim Chief Vitovich for your service here in the community as well. And then with that, as always, if you need to get a hold of me, I am on Facebook at Councilman Mike McDermott. I'm available on my cell phone at 734-890-2146. And to all the newly appointed people tonight, again, I look forward to working with all of you, Mayor Londo, Councilman Hornbuckle, and Council President Pro Tem Murkowski. Look forward to working with all of you on a very successful 2023. Thank you. Have a good evening and treat each other with respect and kindness.
Thank you. All right, Councilman Hornbuckle, you ready?
Yes, so, man.
Now, I'm gonna say, it's not a competition who can speak the longest.
Hey, don't worry. Support.
Thank you, good night.
I just hope I get this in the right order.
You got the talkers out.
I just hope I get this in the right order. First, I'd like to start off with saying what an amazing week. We started the week off with MLK, and for me, that's a very important day, and it's an honor to be in this seat today. So thank you, everyone on council, everyone up here. I appreciate the support, appreciate taking the time and just hearing me out, hearing my story, and earning your support, so thank you. The number one person I do want to thank is my wife. Without her support, I couldn't do this. I wouldn't be strong enough to do this. If I tear up, sorry, but it's a very emotional moment as well. I want to also thank her father, who passed away, but he's the one that planted the seed and said, the city of Westland needs someone strong like you to help lead the city. So today, this week is very, very meaningful for my family. So thank you. Thank you to everyone in the audience today. I want to thank you in advance for, in the future, to allow me to earn your support and get to know me. So I'd like to meet everyone here, get to know you. To the fire chief, congratulations. I want to make sure that's on my list to make sure I get that out the way. Also, to the new mayor, congratulations, and look forward to working with you. Congratulations, Pro Tem. Look forward to working with you, and I think that's it. I appreciate everyone's support and being here. Thank you.
Thank you. Good job, Councilman.
Working on it.
Make it easier as you go along.
I hope so.
Council President Pro Tem Andrea Rutkowski.
Son of a gun. Good evening, everyone. I want to start off by just thanking everyone for being in attendance this evening. It's not too often that our gallery is full. And, obviously it was a very momentous occasion. And I just really want to say how much I appreciate everyone's decorum and professionalism and their interest in what happens in our city. Change is scary, but it's inevitable. And I look forward to the leadership from our new mayor, Mr. Michael Londo. I look forward to working with the administration. I'm thankful to my colleagues for allowing me to serve as part of the council leadership. And I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to bring forward some of the things that council has been wanting to work on for so long that have kind of fallen by the wayside. So I'm sorry, but I think we're going to have some study sessions in our future there.
Quite a bit.
I would like to congratulate and welcome Delano to our council. Mr. Hornbuckle's thoughtfulness, his professional demeanor, and his experience in the business world is going to provide another person who's going to be ready to help us allocate the rest of those ARPA dollars, those precious ARPA dollars that we need to be able to have some input on. I agree with you. And we're getting ready to review our budget. So that January 23rd meeting is very, very important. So if you can come out tonight and help us, select a new leadership and help us create the new future for our city, I would hope that you would also take as much interest in that meeting. I would like to congratulate new Fire Chief Stamper. Thank you for your long-term dedication to our city. I know you'll do a fantastic job as chief, and I look forward to sitting down with you and learning more about what the fire department needs. And I'd like to thank everybody from the administration who made our MLK celebration a reality. I really enjoyed the new format. I thought having a discussion was fantastic. It was impactful, and I look forward to it every year, and I'm proud that that's a tradition in our city. And I think that's all I want to say this evening. But again, I thank you all for being in attendance. There was not many times that we're ever put in this situation, and I do appreciate you being here to witness it. Thank you.
Thank you. I will be brief, because I know a lot of you want to see some people up here, do some other things, but so I'll just run through this real quick. I'd like to thank Council President Pro Tem Andrew Rakowski for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance tonight. And welcome, Fire Chief. You follow a great line of chiefs before you, so we expect nothing less of you, and we know you can deliver, and looking forward to working with you as always, so thank you. Pascal, knockout job yesterday at the MLK. I've been to just every single one since I think 2017 or 16. I've been to every single one. That one was still one of my favorites. Heel Perkins was good, but no, that was great. I liked the new format, and I really enjoyed it. And it was fantastic to begin with, and you made it amazing just being you. So thank you so much. We appreciate your input and everything that you provide for us. Thank you. I'd like to welcome and congratulate the new mayor, Mike Londo, to the next role. May the Lord hold and keep you. May the Lord show his countenance upon you and be gracious to you. Look, you got a lot to go on, and you got some big shoes to fill, but I think you're going to be able to do it. Everybody here in this room, the residents of the city of Westland, and these people on the dais here, these council members, all have a vested interest in your success, and we're all ready to go to work. I'd like to congratulate Andrew Rakowski for her appointment to Council President Pro Tem. Andrew and I have known each other for a little while. We were JC presidents at one time together, so she's got a strong work ethic, and I know she's going to be working really hard. So, and a lot of that's going to be involved with her yelling at me, so take comfort in that. And next, I'd like to welcome Delano Hornbuckle to the Westland City Council. I've known Delano for a number of years. He is a professional. He's a soft-spoken professional, and I think that's what we need. You know, noise doesn't mean you're right. Correct action and a cooler head always prevails. And Delano, you have a cooler head, and I always, always appreciate your input on matters. And we'd love to have you the team. We're going to wrap our arms around you and give you all the tools that you need so that you can be successful and work hard for the residents of the city of Westland. So welcome to the City Council. It was mentioned, yeah, there's a lot of change. A lot of things happened today. I think it's historic. I don't know if this much has happened on one night in the city of Westland before, but it's our interest because we know so much is going on. The op tempo is huge. It's been touched on before. There's a lot of things we have to get done in an extreme amount of time. So we couldn't spend an awful lot of time playing around with this. We just had to get it done so that we can get to work. And Mayor, I plan to go to work. The op tempo is going to get very high, and I know you're ready for it. But we have a lot of things to get accomplished. We're going to be working really hard. There are going to be a lot of study sessions, and there's some things going to be happening this year. Lastly, I want to thank all of you. I tell you what, whenever the council sees a big room, they tell you they love to see it, but we also get nervous like a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair store. You know, but I appreciate everybody coming here, being a part of this event, and your professionalism and decorum and expressing your interest was amazing, and I thank you all for that. I encourage you all to, again, always reach out, make yourself familiar with your elected officials. They're always happy to talk to you because politicians love to talk, so go ahead and reach out to them. All right, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Support.